like someone called me poor and stinky, like I'm gonna like off myself.
I'm like, I don't want people to know I'm sad. And you're like, I don't want people to think I'm musty.
And poor?
Absolutely not.
That's like the grossest thing you get. Poor people, ew.
Yeah, poor people already gross.
You heard my story yesterday.
I have a lot of credit card debt.
Yeah.
So nice. Just it's not about what you actually. It's all about the perception.
Yeah.
So,
What's up? Welcome back to Dark Mode, the business comedy podcast. I'm super excited about the guests today. Starting at the other end, tell me how you pronounce your last name. Chris
Mejia.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Mejia, very funny stand-up comedian. What do we got? We got a special? What do we got? You know? No, just a funny dude. Just funny.
I'm just, check out my Venmo. I really appreciate money. No, you can, I co-host a podcast called We Didn't Get a Rose with my homie Mike Carosa. We basically have comedians on and recap rom-coms.
Which is, some dudes have sports podcasts. Some guys have.
Well, we started as a bachelor and bachelorette.
That's what I'm saying.
Podcast.
I could tell by the name
because we crush puss.
Yeah,
and then
you what?
Totally.
Yeah, you're right. No one who actually has sex with a woman
says
crush puss.
Yeah.
But then also I have a side podcast that I released this year. It's 5 episodes. It's called Very Interesting with Chris Mejia, which is me, where I bring on people who do very interesting things or I find very interesting. So I interviewed a dating coach, a professional women's soccer player,
nice.
A fellow comedian, someone who got a PhD, and then as well as a rapper that's based out of Seattle.
Nice.
And basically just dive deep. It's not a comedy podcast. We just
it's more
shoot
of a
the
deep
shit
dive.
and just really dive deep into what they do. And so it's called Very Interesting. People should watch and listen to it because it was a lot of work and I want
because it's
justification.
very interesting.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
it's right there in the name.
Yeah, but those are the things really. If people want to check me out and follow me online.
Yeah, sorry. I usually ask for credits before so that I can say them.
Listen, we're rolling with it. All right, we're rolling.
But
with
we
it.
started.
Yeah.
Zoe, I know yours. Been on the podcast before. If you've been a listener for a while, different name, different co-hosts in your back.
Yeah.
Zoe, everybody knows you obviously from the Let's Laugh About It podcast.
Everyone.
That's where you know her from, or from Twitch. Was a professional Twitch streamer. Actually, you just have a crazy life. Was on Frogger. Was a professional Twitch streamer. Has her own agency, CX agency, customer experience agency. So she's in her girl boss phase.
Mm-hmm.
All those things. Is there anything you want to add to that?
No, I love listening to people try to like explain who I
Put you in a
am,
box,
or just like
you can't be put in a box.
Yeah, I can't be put in a box, but it's like really challenging for people to be like, wait, what should I talk about? And I love when people talk about my Twitch era.
Yeah,
I wasn't professional, but I guess like
you made your living doing that.
Yeah. I made my living.
You paid rent some days. Some months.
Yeah. Some months, and then like some months a little behind.
Other months we don't need to talk.
But yeah. But yeah, the Twitch, I like won't let anyone forget that I was a full-time gamer because it's just like everyone's like,
it's
what?
pretty cool.
Yeah, it is super cool, and it was very fun. Yeah,
I'm so happy you made me go first because
her credentials.
I'm just like, I have podcasts, and then you're like, I've done a million things.
Zoe also has a podcast, but you have a new show. What's it called?
it's called Let's Laugh About It. You got it.
Well, I knew Let's Laugh About It, but didn't you start?
So I started doing these
plugs at the end.
Yeah, I started doing these customer journey like videos. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
she does like you do like breakdowns of like Noble or like.
Yeah, I'll go through the website and just like talk out loud like what's going on in my head, and just sometimes I like rip them apart, but then at the same time I don't try to like rip them apart too bad because every single website has like its issues.
Yeah.
But it's like it's quite like entertaining to see what like I'm not trying to find issues on their website. It just like inevitably
it just happens in your brain.
See what I did there?
You're like
That was
kitchen
funny.
nightmares, but for websites.
Did anyone catch my joke?
No, what?
I was too busy waiting to say mine.
Yeah, that happens. That does happen on
Sorry,
this show.
I'm a bad person.
People are just waiting for their joke. Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not even gonna. Yeah.
No. Repeat it. The world. We all need to give.
It's not funny anymore.
We all
Now I
need to
feel
give
like I'm
in
gonna
this world
throw
of
up
taking.
if I like.
What was
I'm
that?
embarrassed.
That wasn't it.
I didn't know where the rest of my sentence was going, and I was just really hoping I was gonna figure it out. But I'm sorry.
No, I'm like way too embarrassed now. Like,
Yeah,
to
no, it
go
was a
back.
good joke, totally.
Yeah, it's just like.
Angelito's laughing over there.
Yeah.
It was
We're-
probably super
just-
funny.
Can we move on now?
Yeah.
Next question.
All right, so we're doing a speed episode today, power episode. I told you guys beforehand, people have sent in their brands or just brands they want us to come up with ad ideas for. We're going to come up with ad ideas. I tell them when they send their brand, we're not necessarily trying to come up with stuff that's going to get approved. We're trying to be funny, and inevitably something funny or something decent comes out of it. You good with that?
Yeah, inevitably.
You want to do audio and hearing?
What? Oh, like so I do it on one of my brands?
I'll tell you some that they've sent. I'm just wondering if you want to do.
Wait, they sent Audio and Hearing sent you some?
No.
Oh, I'm confused.
I'm wondering if they. Yeah, I'm sorry. Zoe also has a client called Audio and Hearing where she helps old people hear
on the phone
with hearing aids on the phone when
That's
they don't
what's
have
up.
hearing aids, which is a challenge. You got to yell.
Oh yeah.
You know when you're like when you stay up too late and you're kind. Do you guys get funnier when you're like sleepier?
Well, you think you do.
Or you think you do? Oh, maybe that's
I get weirder for sure.
weirder. Yeah, but
Yeah.
like it's funny, right?
If I reach a certain level of sleep deprived, I definitely feel like I'm high.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now.
You feel
so
high.
I'm like so prepped for this, but
Not that
maybe I'm
you've-
like not. Can we move on?
I am 1,000%
You just stopped
using
in the
that
middle.
in my life from now on. I'm just gonna be like, can we move on?
You just stop right in the middle.
I'm like not okay right
Just
now.
mid sentence. Yeah, so I was going to the store and actually, can we move on?
You like in the middle of the story.
That's amazing.
Let's go. Let's do it.
You gave yourself the light.
All right. That'd be like if somebody's at like awards ceremony and they're like,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Hey, will you guys play the music now? Just play me off." Like,
That's
I
if
need
Cuba knew he was wilding. Cuba could have knew he was wilding. And after the first jump, he was like,
Yeah.
actually, you know what? I'm going to see myself out.
I'm
Thank you very
gonna
much.
say, yeah, no. All right, so we got time for a couple here. I got a message. I can't tell you my brand or the brand that I work for, but one of our competitors is Addicted, which is a clothing brand. Could you do some ideas for them? I assume because they want some ideas for their own brand, but they don't want to tell me what it is.
Addicted.
So that's Angelito. That's number 2. If you want to click on Addicted, do you know Addicted already, Zoe?
I like.
You
it
seem like a real
sounds-
addicted shopper.
It sounds like a sex brand, maybe.
Well, that's why I thought you would know it, but
Is that what it is?
no,
Like a
it's a women's clothing brand. But
Oh.
Addicted.
you were like, yeah,
E-
Addicted.
how do you
Edikted. It does sound like a sex brand now that I
Well,
spelled
it sounds like a clothing brand for dudes who like all of the people who work there like will throw up a double shaka after. They're just like, yeah,
That-
addicted, bro.
That's
Anyways,
not
yeah,
what it
they'll
is.
be-
It's a girls' fast fashion. That's what I thought you knew.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Women's fast fashion, and it's taking a second to load, but yeah, there you go. So okay. They're looking for funny ad ideas for women's fast fashion, basically, which is kind of hard because I feel like women's fast fashion is just like, here's the thing. Do you want to buy it?
It's like wear me once and throw it away.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm
like, hey,
supposed.
it's not so bad if you just leave this at his house.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
clothes look like they come packaged with a Sabrina Carpenter album.
Yeah.
Like I don't know
think
if
that's
that
a
makes
collab
sense.
you could do.
Yeah. Like a GWP with Sabrina Carpenter's like album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
It
collab.
does-
Buy
even
one,
s-
get one. Buy one, get Sabrina I can't say
Get
that.
Sabrina Carpenter for free. Could be the human, could
That
be
could-
the album. You don't know.
It could be a sweepstake.
Well,
Yeah.
because it feels very millennial trying.
To be Gen Z.
Yeah.
How old are you? Are you Gen Z?
I'm 32.
Let's establish. We're all basically early mid 30s. Yeah. No, you're in your 20s still.
You're hurting my feelings.
Yeah. I just remembered. I'm sorry.
I'm a prime 29. I still have.
You gonna look at the calendar?
I don't know what day it is, but whatever 27 minus 11 is, that's how many days I have left in my 20s.
Oh, that's soon.
Yeah.
Man, math.
16.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. Florida education, baby. I'm so embarrassed how long that took. I almost said 15.
I didn't even try.
I was so close to saying 15, and I was like, let me do the math.
Hey,
let me carry the one.
In
Okay.
Common Core, you would have had to fill like a page of notes. To do that. That's how they do it now. Like, yeah, legit, my kids are going through math. I'm like, this is so many steps to do 2 + 2. It's
Really?
yeah, no, it's a different thing.
You have
Let's not do
kids?
that right now.
Damn, you're old.
Yeah, super old. Yeah,
I think I got him back. I think I got him back.
I'm the oldest person here. I already knew that.
Can we
I'm like
move
being
on?
all offensive now. I'm like,
So
All right.
who's got the funniest?
I know. I'm sorry. Oh, you have children? You're old.
I feel better now.
I'm
Hell
sorry.
yeah.
I said you were in your 30s.
No, it's okay.
You're like a millennial, though. You're just on the other side of millennial.
Are you technically Gen Z?
No, she's not.
I'm a millennial.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
Technically millennial.
fine.
She's on the border.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay, but this seems very. You think this is millennial? This gives, as they say, this gives millennial.
No, it's just Gen Z.
This gives Gen Z to you.
Oh, look at that girl's legs.
Okay,
Nice.
I've seen them now. I don't know. Funny ad ideas for this. I think it is. Yeah, it's got to be some kind of collab thing. Or like joke product drops or something like that.
Dress like the version of you that died a long time ago.
Yeah, there you go. I like that tag.
It's a little
Do
wordy.
you wish? Yeah, yeah. There.
It's just
But
like,
you're trying to play on like, hey, do you wish you weren't an old person with three kids that
Is
gets told they're old by 29-year-olds?
it's like,
Dress like this.
are you still trying to be out past 10 when you know you can't?
Yeah,
does the ad
Addicted.
is it supposed to
Addicted.
be
you're
a
addicted to it.
is it supposed to be a well-performing ad?
No,
Okay.
no. It
How
can be
about
anything.
how about the ad is like they put the clothes on people who just like clearly don't fit in them.
Yeah, there you go.
And they're like, try
So
out this crop top and
Yeah.
skinny jeans, and it's just like muffin top overflow.
You do like an addicted and audience hearing collab.
Yeah,
Just put them
yeah.
on like 70-year-olds.
That's the
Yeah.
GWP, free hearing aid with crop top purchase.
Well, especially since it's fast fashion, so you got like a solid 2 wears
Yeah.
before it vaporizes.
Right. Yeah.
So it should just be them pulling it out of the washing machine and realizing they're never going to be able to wear this again.
yeah.
What about like some type of play on like with race cars because it's like fast fashion, but then like in the end they like crash and die.
That's true.
You wanna
Race
do it.
wars are very profitable.
Race cars are profitable.
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I preferred my way of saying it.
You said race wars.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna.
I wasn't.
Do you
sure
mean
if
like
you did.
like race
I
like
saw you like
diversity?
You gave me this look that was like, "Don't do this to me." Don't.
You
I-
mean like race like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Race
so like
wars.
what about like just a super racist
Yeah, super
yeah, yeah.
racist ad. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Right? That's always good. That always works.
yeah.
You know, honestly, pretty profitable.
Yeah,
pretty profitable.
I mean, some people are
all
gonna be
PR is good PR, right?
Sure. Yeah, that's some people are going to be into it for sure. You split the audience, and then the girls from like Iowa and Nebraska are going to buy it, and they're not going to look good in it, but they'll buy it.
This brand does feel like you graduate from limited to this,
Mm. Yes.
if that makes sense.
Mhm.
No, tell me what that means.
Limited
I'm
two?
too old to know what that means.
They have these like sparkle parties.
You
Limited two.
don't know. We're the same age. How do you not know limited two?
Dude, I think we just
It's
live
kind
very
of
different
like,
lives.
you
I
know,
don't
like
know.
the
Did you not
Disney
hang
store?
out at the mall?
I worked at the mall, dude.
Where'd you work?
I worked at a kiosk though. I was one of the unspeakables. Like you don't look at them, you know what I mean?
Kind of kiosk.
Oh,
Green tea.
That's not.
okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, look, it was
It could be
$80.
a
It was
worse-
$80 green tea. So,
If you said you were like the
Oh.
phone kiosk, then I would have walked.
Yeah,
out.
or like one of the lotions. Those guys are crazy, dude. They just grab your hand and they start
Yeah.
putting the stuff on there.
The straighteners, they're like pulling your hair
Yeah,
while
they're,
you're going
like,
back.
grabbing
Like,
it.
bro, stop touching me.
Yeah, like grabbing your hair. Yeah, I don't know. This is a tough one. I feel like we should have pressed skip on this one, but
No,
I like
think we did good.
with the first one, like
Mhm.
you could leave it at his house or whatever.
That was a good one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, something about it being like, most of them you can only wear twice, but like ours you
Yeah.
could wear 3 times. That's like 50% more.
Yeah.
4 times. That's
what is
double.
the rinse? Yeah, like what
Yeah.
is the rinse life cycle? Of
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it'd
like-
be funny to make it all comically low, but like ours is a little bit better.
And
You know what I mean? Like if they wouldn't do that, but like if you would lean into that, I think people would.
They
like that.
show a chart that compares to all their competitors of how
Yeah,
many
it-
cycles.
they're all really
of
bad,
them
and theirs is
last.
still pretty bad.
And theirs is just one above.
yeah,
there-
that's not bad actually. I kind of like
that's
that.
yeah.
I think an actual like good ad for it would be like because girls don't like to wear clothes once they have a picture of taking it and like put on
What?
Instagram. Yeah.
That's the craziest
Wait.
thing I've ever heard.
yeah, like so for example, I just had that talk with my green heels.
And you're done with
There's
those green
pictures.
heels now.
Never will I wear those green heels again. Yeah. There too many people saw me in them. I cannot
What?
be seen in them again. Yeah.
I
So,
have
Does
like-
that sound crazy to you? That sounds
I
crazy.
have always thought not enough people saw me in this. I have to have you ever worn a good outfit and
You're
no
like,
one
I
saw
should.
you?
Yeah,
Can
but-
I wear this all the time?
So I have to wear this again tomorrow because not enough people saw me in it.
No, I'd be like, oh my God, they're gonna know I didn't shower. I'm gonna change when I didn't
Well,
shower,
what if you
but
do
like
shower?
pretend like I didn't shower.
Oh, okay.
I mean, did
You
shower.
you could try showering though. No.
No. I couldn't be. I couldn't let people know, like maybe even think that I didn't shower.
That's great. So if there's like pictures of you, or you're
How is that the first? Why is that the first? Okay,
like you think that people are just gonna be like, you're just wearing the same clothes?
I'm just trying to understand the math you're doing. That's just
What's the
I
real math?
cannot believe that. Like this is so crazy to you guys because every single girl.
I've been married for 13 years. I've never heard.
Ask her about it.
Yeah.
Has she repeated outfits?
Oh yeah. She's a different kind of person,
No, but like.
Zoe.
So she'd be like there's like an event and she wears an outfit she posts a picture of it on social media, she'd wear that outfit again, like to be seen with
I guess
also in pictures.
it's a good point. She doesn't like do a lot.
Yeah.
Now. She's like more of just like a stay-at-home mom. So
goals.
Oh,
I wish I could have children and stuff.
yeah. Well,
no, that's what old
you
people.
can. You're capable.
And you're not old.
Yeah.
That's,
I got like 16 more days.
I was gonna say
you can start having them babies.
The closest to that I've done is in COVID when working like a remote job.
Mm-hmm.
I stopped wearing because I would just be at home and I'm like, oh, I have a dog. I don't want hair to get on all of my clothes. So I'm just gonna wear the same hoodie over and over.
Yeah.
And then I literally had a coworker message me and be like, hey, Chris, I noticed that you've been wearing the same thing this entire week. Is everything okay? Like, I just want to do a wellness check. So I've started having
You're like,
to
is it
change.
because I'm black? If I was white, you wouldn't be asking me this.
Because I'm black.
It
right?
actually
They
was
never asked again.
around the protest, but that was unrelated.
Yeah,
That was,
they never
Why
asked
was
again
it?
after that.
oh, you
What?
know what? Because they were trying a little hard to be like, I'm one of the good ones.
Yeah,
Like, they were white,
I
so they were
just
trying to
wanna
be
make
like,
sure everything's okay.
you know,
Them
I'm
and
one of the
everyone
good white
else.
people.
Yeah,
but
that is kind of a white person.
Them
thing to
and
do. Like,
every other
How do I
white
ask
person.
him this without him thinking that this is race related?
And they're
Even
wearing
if
one of
it's
those
not
shirts that's like
race-related.
got the power fist.
they changed their background, their virtual background, to be just a fist. It was that.
Before they asked.
But
Yeah,
only
before they
on
asked.
meetings with you.
Yeah, only on meetings with me did they do that. I know they so ever since then I've been super self-conscious where because I have a day job and we'll do remote shit.
Yeah.
And I will do my best to not wear the same shirt or hoodie multiple days in a row because I'm afraid of everyone being like, damn, Chris is depressed, which technically, yes.
You're worried about the perception of being depressed, but like
Zoe's
hiding
worried
up.
about the perception of her being like poor and unshowered.
Poor and stinky.
Yeah, she's
like
like,
that's the worst
and-
thing you could be. Like someone called me poor and stinky, like I'm gonna like off myself.
I'm like, I don't want people to know I'm sad. And you're like, I don't want people to think I'm musty.
And poor?
Absolutely not.
That's like the grossest thing you get. Poor people, ill.
Yeah, poor people already gross. But if you're also stinky,
But you know what? That ain't up because let's be real.
poor and stinky is a bad combination.
Poor and stinky
She's
is
not lying.
bad.
She's
Like,
not lying.
have you ever, like, do you remember when you first went from regular economy on a plane to like economy plus, and just the way you looked
Man,
at people
I aspire to
Oh,
be you
okay.
right now,
when you could
honestly.
board before them?
Yeah. I aspire to be you right now, honestly. You're on economy plus, bro?
You heard my story yesterday when
I have a lot of credit card debt.
Yeah.
So nice. Just it's not about what you actually. It's all about the perception.
Yeah.
So like nice.
Yeah. Okay.
So I grew up. I went through some hard times, but one of my like unlocks.
This
Sorry, I
she
should've-
got kicked
One
out
of-
of her house when she was 18. It's a whole thing.
Oh, shit.
And one of my unlocks though was I couldn't figure out how other people didn't have stinky feet. And then one day I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
lower my feet. I'm gonna.
no, I was
that
like,
wasn't directed
why?
towards me. Now I'm like self-conscious of my feet a little bit.
I was like, why do I have stinky feet? Then I realized that other people have more than one pair of shoes. And I have been wearing the same shoes for like 3 years straight, you know,
So
until.
life hack, more than one pair of shoes on.
Yeah. And like,
Yeah, 3 years straight. They're going to be stinky.
and like
This is
holes and
actually-
stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, wait, like other people's feet don't stink because they don't have to wear the same shoes every day. And like, so I like hate being
That is like
stinky.
a- that
Like
is-
I was poor and stinky, no more.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
Well, look,
enough.
I think you can say poor and stinky is awful if you've been it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was poor and stinky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. This actually isn't. I hate to break it to you. This is not a business podcast. This is actually a secret therapy session because we just found the root of why you don't want to wear the same outfit after being seen in it.
She's probably already been to that.
Because you're just channeling back to that young you, with people being like, people say my feet are musty. Yeah. But I get it. It's definitely being called. Like, I'm very self-conscious about smelling. Mm-hmm. So I do a lot of weird shit because of being paranoid about like, I'll put myself on blast.
Put yourself on blast.
Cause I got a lot of stomach issues because God gives her prettiest warriors the worst stomachs.
Hot girls have IBS.
Mm-hmm, exactly. And as a hot girl,
girls like Chris.
As a hot girl, I got bubble guts all the time. Yeah. And I am paranoid about if I fart that the fart's gonna stay inside my jeans. So I would go to the bathroom. This is normal. This is normal behavior. Yeah. I would go to the bathroom. I'll go into a bathroom stall. This is normal. And I would unzip my pants, take off the belt a little bit, and then pull, this is normal, the jeans and underwear to where my bare ass is exposed. This is normal. And fart into the air. Let it wait a little bit and then pull my pants up so no gas gets stuck into my jeans. And then I leave. I'll wash my hands still, even though I didn't touch anything. And then I'll go back to what I'm doing. This is normal.
Dude, with IBS, this must be the most disruptive activity.
Oh, I've literally shit my pants multiple times because of doing this.
You're standing there with your ass out and you just...
I'm like, I should have just sat down. I should have just sat down.
Why are you sitting down?
I shit my pants on a first date once doing that.
Oh, no.
It was, yeah.
But like not actually your pants because it's just like you shit like you're
fell
like
in your pants.
Okay, that is an important distinction. And to be clear,
like shit your butt cheeks. Like.
Yes, I shit on my underwear technically, and that is not the first time that has happened.
And it probably won't be the last.
And it bums me out that it's not going to be the last. I know me. I go through lactate the way celebrities go through cocaine.
Okay, so
all right,
we should make an ad on that.
There you go.
That's an ad.
Fashion way to bring it.
No, that's an ad, but like for a new product, like for what did you just say? Lactate. So like a lactate ad could be going into the
that's
bathroom.
like just a great story for an ad.
Yeah.
It's a fast fashion ad too.
See if Lactate wants to sponsor this.
In fact, because fast fashion's more affordable. So for all of you hot girlies out there who are shitting yourselves, you don't have to worry about investing all this money in pants that you got to throw away because
addicted.
Boom. Exactly.
Way to bring it back.
Yeah.
All right.
There we go.
We spent a long time on that one. I think mostly because we didn't have ideas, but we got there in the end. We did it. All right. So we're going to do a couple quick rapid ones. We've got a hard out here in a couple minutes. All right. So go all the way to the bottom and click 15 for me. So somebody just said, this is what they said. They said, don't look at this before. How would you get people to this event?
I've seen these on TikTok. Oh my God. Yes, there's this girl on TikTok where she posts her training, and then she posted a video of like her crying because she didn't do well.
Roughly 300 riders time jumping, style jumping, and dressage on their wooden stick horses.
What am I looking at?
Began in Finland and has recently exploded in popularity.
He almost fell.
To social media.
Dude, the high knees are what got me. When she's like high stepping with it, like.
There's this TikTok account where I've seen multiple times. It's the same girl. She does this shit, and there was like one where she's crying because she didn't.
Oh, she's like an influencer
in the competition. Yeah,
hobby horse influencer. Is that what it was called?
It's definitely like this is the furries of the horse community.
Got it.
Do horse girls like these girls, or are they?
I can't imagine they do.
It's like the same way tennis players and pickleball players hate each other.
Yeah,
I think it's the same.
I think this is another level of that. Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not trying to yuck anyone's yum, but this is like, how do they get so many people to do it? Like, how would you get people to?
Because it trended enough to then a league needed to be. No, it trended enough where not only was there a lot of people doing it, but they're like, yo, we got to make a competition out of this.
Oh my gosh.
Which means there's people gambling on
I
this.
honestly think this is the video. Like, you know what? Okay, here's my angle. Get all the horse. Here's how you get people there. Just get all the horse people there to protest this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
marketing.
Look, are you a regular person who likes horses instead of stick horses, not like a child.
Or
Go
you
here
the
and
opposite
stop this.
route.
Yeah.
And you could say this is more ethical because you're not forcing animals to do this cruel training, whereas it's just plastic, which sure is bad for the environment, but that we're
who
all going to
cares about
die
the
in 10
environment?
years. So
As long as we save the horses, who cares about the
Yeah.
environment? Yeah.
I think that, or just have Caesars announce that they've added
Oh yeah, there you go.
hobby horses to the sports.
Yeah, there you go. Done. All right, let's do one more. Number 16. This just said add ideas for this concert. I didn't look at it before.
What if one of your kids wanted to get into hobby horses?
You know what? I think you support your kids even when they have stupid ideas. And you just sit there and you think, this is... What am I looking at? Can you give me a zoom on this? What?
An ad for this.
It's their tongues?
Man, I should call her.
This is great. Yeah, give me that one. Show me that one more time, but just put it on mute.
That just like is the ad.
That's just the ad, yeah.
How do you make one better than that?
This is just...
August?
And just a shop now or tickets. Get your tickets
Just
here.
Get your tickets.
Selling out quick.
This
Like,
Saturday at the
It's
state
just,
fair.
only 4 left.
It's just dudes who sing and move their tongues around.
That's
I don't like, so I'm trying to explain to the audio listeners what we just looked at. It's men singing and moving their tongues around.
they're making the noise
They're
by
like,
how they're like moving their
humming?
tongues.
Yeah.
Because it's called throat singing.
And they got different techniques too. I love their techniques.
Whoa,
Whoa,
that was
guy's-
insane.
How do you find out you're good at that?
Yeah. I mean, I
They've
think in a
gotta-
very specific kind of way.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's got to be.
This is what it is. It's
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. It
Yeah.
is just this, but it's this. It's a TV ad because this is clearly a long time ago. So it's a TV ad, and it's this video, and there's some text, and it has the dates of the concert, and it just says like, "Ladies, bring your clitoris."
no. It says
It says what?
what that tongue do.
Yeah.
See what that tongue
What
do.
that?
Ladies,
I really-
Their
you
wives
trying
are-
to
their
see
wi- their
what
wives
that
are ve-
tongue do?
You're trying to see what that tongue did?
I need
Their wives are
merch.
very proud.
Their merch got to be dad hats that say throat goat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got to be something.
The happiest wife,
Yeah.
happiest life.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
the, yeah.
It's just you want to see some happy wives, come to this
We
concert.
have the
Yeah.
happiest wife.
That's the messaging. Yeah. This, or just have like
Sold
a couple
out
of them.
'cause all of
like-
our wives are in are watching in live.
We got multiple wives
front
and they don't
row-
even care.
Well,
front row taken by our wives. We can't give it up.
imagine being married to one of those dudes and he sucks at it.
There's no way. It's just impossible. Look at him.
Well, maybe he's just like, I got to save it.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe he
Oh,
is like,
yeah.
no, you want me to use, that's the moneymaker.
That's
babe.
how we
you
have
want me
a
to use my
house.
tongue?
You want me to waste it on you?
On you.
We have a
wasted?
mortgage payment coming up.
I
Get
think
the toy
my
or get out of my
job.
face.
this is my job. I don't want to come home from work.
And work more. It's like being a massage therapist and they never give their massage.
It's like, babe, I've done it all
I
day.
think-
I just want to relax.
I think
you
the
can do it on me
content-
though.
I think a content idea is a reality show where all the dudes
Yes.
are like that. They're like
The
"You
Real
wanna-" yeah,
House
Yeah.
Wives
She's
of Moscow Nights.
and she's just like, you did it when we were dating. He's like, yeah, well, I got you now.
That's what courting is,
Yeah.
hon. We all do
Yeah.
things we don't actually want to do.
Yeah. That's how I found out I
You're
was good
learning
at
so much from your books, I see.
it. Yeah. All right, guys. We got a couple minutes left. Let's do some plugs. What do you got?
Yo, follow me at Chris Mejia Comedy on Instagram and TikTok, at Topher Mejia on Twitter and Twitch. I am not a Twitch streamer on the level of yours. I am a very minor one, but I will Twitch stream me either playing games or doing silly shit online, like either reacting to YouTube videos or doing tier rankings on how bangable the Muppets are. And also listen to my podcast, We Didn't Get a Rose, as well as Very Interesting. Very Interesting you can find on YouTube and where all podcasts are available. And then We Didn't Get a Rose on Apple and Spotify. And I do shows across LA. I'm going to be going to San Diego later this month to do shows, and I'll be posting that on my Instagram. So check me out there.
Instagram's a great like top of the good starting point for the journey.
Yeah. Just start there, and everything else you'll find.
All right. So what you got?
People's thumbs and fingers are gonna be like tired now. I should have gone first.
What?
From all the clicks.
Oh,
that you
from
made
all
them
the
do.
okay.
Oh.
I thought you were still referencing Moscow Nights. I'm like, no, it's just tongues. I don't think. When you've got
Okay.
a tongue that
you're gonna
magical,
get a lot of hands.
I'm gonna give you guys one CTA.
yeah.
Please follow me on YouTube, Zoe Kahn, ZoeKahn. Subscribe and hit that little notey.
Yeah.
I really want to grow my YouTube, but I'm like,
YouTube's the hardest.
YouTube's hard. So
Mhm.
please, I'm begging you.
Jeez. As always, thank you guys for being here. This is really
Of
fun.
course. Thanks for having me.
Subscribe, like, tell whatever platform you're listening to or watching on, do whatever people tell you to do on that platform. And that makes me happy. And that's the only value exchange you really need. See you next time.